It looks like that in 1890, Munro was given the task, either by the committee or by the first editor, Joe Stott, of gathering information about every hill over 3,000 feet in Scotland.
But why 3,000 feet? Why was he only interested in mountains 3,000 feet high?
The Highlands are eroded plateau, eroded by glaciation, and probably the low point of that original plateau would be round about 3,000 feet.
So it's an accident of geology in the Ice Age that Scotland's mountains tend to cluster around 3,000 feet.
And it's a nice round number.
What exactly did he do?
For each hill, he collected basic information. He collected its height, its name, where it was, what county it sat in, where it was best ascended from.
So this is a paper exercise. He's climbing library shelves rather than climbing mountains.
Oh, absolutely.
It was maps, imperfect as they were, and documents, or word of mouth, not mountains, that were the raw information Munro had first turned to. His great work had begun indoors. And he's annotated it in his own hand.
Yes, he has.
So this book is the first attempt anybody had ever made to list all the 3,000-foot mountains in Scotland. So it's the holy grail for people who love Scottish mountains.
Indeed.
He must have been a keen mountaineer already.
Oh, he was. He was a keen mountaineer. We have here his application form to join the Mountaineering Club.
Mountain after mountain, yes.
His early days climbing in the Alps, beginning in 1873.
Yeah, and he's climbed the Wetterhorn, the Zugspitze. These are pretty serious mountains.
Monte Rosa.
Monte Rosa, yes. I tried to find that once. I didn't get to the top.
Yes, well, it's high.
Yeah, exactly. So he's a great mountaineer. He was clearly dedicated to keeping records. He was very good at doing that.
Yeah.
Why was he temperamentally suited? Great work.
We know that he was a stickler for correctness because this is the second volume of the club's journal, and right at the end of this volume, we have a contribution from Munro.
Yes, additions, corrections, and remark by Hugh T. Munro for Read Rock. Other people. Correct. Meticulous attention to detail was precisely what the huge task of cataloguing Scotland's mountains demanded. When Munro started compiling the information he needed from maps, notes, and word of mouth, he worked methodically and he worked fast. In September 1891, at the end of less than a year's work, Munro's list was finally published for all to see. Munro's results were astonishing. Until then, the true scale of the Scottish mountains had been something of a mystery. Some reckoned the total number of peaks exceeding 3,000 feet might be as few as 30. The number of peaks exceeding 3,000 feet identified by Munro was 538.